Hey everyone, welcome to another Answers to Questions. I'm John T. Meyer, and this is episode 16. We took a little break, we gathered some feedback, we got some critique, we got some pointers, and we're back to make the episodes better than ever with a few special surprises. So we got 4 questions today. Let's jump right in on the first question. So the first question came in on the Facebook page. The topic was about domain names related to branding. So this is from Camden. He said, why did you change from lemon.ly to lemonly.com, and how much did you pay for each domain? Great question, Cam. So lemon.ly, we first bought way back in 2011 when we started Lemonly as kind of a side project. .ly is actually from Libya. It's one of the country domains as opposed to a top-level domain like .com, .net, .org. So we paid about $70 for that. The country ones are a little bit more because each country gets to set their own price. And then when we decided that we needed to get the .com, in 2013, we bought lemonly.com on the auction. So a guy actually in Ohio owned it. I called him up. I said, hey, can I buy lemonly.com from you? He said, I didn't know you could sell these things. And I said, yeah, you bet. How about $1,000? He said, that sounds probably like a good deal. Let me get back to you. And about 15 minutes later, he called me. He must have gone and done his research and decided that Lemonly is legit and they're a real company. So I was getting a little worried. I didn't know what number he was going to throw out. He said, how about $1,500? And so I said, hey, dude, we had a deal. So we negotiated. We agreed on $1,300. And we bought lemonly.com for $1,300, which in hindsight was a steal. Why? Why is it worth it? So .coms to me, they really they show that authority, credibility, you know what you're doing, legitimacy, right? So there's always people saying this is going to be that new URL that you should buy or get on trend, but there's still nothing more valuable related to branding and related to company credibility as a .com. So the second question is actually our very first ever video question here on Answers to Questions, and it comes from my friend Greg Tehven, at Greg from Fargo. Let's take a listen.
Hey John, Greg from Fargo here. I got a small team. Who on my team should be in charge of the infographics?
All right, so who on your team, if you have a small team, should be in charge of the infographics? Typically, when we do infographics with our clients at Lemonly, it's often like a communications person, PR, marketing. Usually those are the most common job titles. But if it's a small team, Greg, I'd say you, right? CEO, the person, we do infographics to tell your story, to get your message out there, whether it be to get attention, to sell more product, to get more email signups, downloads, whatever it might be. The point of the infographic is to tell your story, and who knows the story better than you, the CEO, the leader of the company. So that'd be another answer. If you have a small team, whoever's ready or best equipped to tell your story, use that person. The third question came in as a Facebook message from Josh, and he said, you talk a lot about entrepreneurship and how to go about starting a business and great tips on how to do that, but when do you feel it's the right time for an individual to make that jump and leave full-time employment to pursue other ventures? This is a tough question, Josh, because every person's situation is slightly unique, right, and a little different, and I can't probably tell you when you need to quit your job or when you should put all the chips in. But because every situation is unique, I say right now. Now is the time. Don't wait, right? Because you're going to ask me the same question a year from now, or you'll watch this video 2 years from now, and you'll say, I'm almost there in 6 months if I can get a little bit more money in the bank, or if I can get all of my ideas in order. It's never the right time, right? It's never the right time to start a business. It's never easy. It's never perfect. Things don't always align ideally. So the answer is right now. Start now. And if you need to, of course, like financially or for your family, do nights and weekends, right? Hustle after work and work on your side project or on the weekends, or find a co-founder or partner to work on your idea with you. But the answer, right now. Start as soon as you watch this video. All right, so this last question came, Colin was giving me crap. If you remember in earlier Answers to Questions, I made my prediction on who was going to win the NBA Finals. Check it out right here. Might even be over. I'm glad that the Cavs have at least made it like a series.
But it seems inevitable that the Warriors are going to win.
So although I wanted the Cavs, as you could tell, I was brutally wrong. So I'm going to try to redeem myself. And Colin asked, who's going to win the World Series this year, right? So the playoffs have started, but we're still very early, first round. My World Series prediction is that finally the curse of the GOAT is going to be lifted. Chicago Cubs are going to win the World Series. Chicago is going to freak out. It's going to be a huge deal. Mike, who asked a question a few episodes ago, hopefully will be there with his tickets, not selling them. And the Cubs are going to beat the Toronto Blue Jays. So that's my World Series prediction. We'll say in 5 games. I don't think it'll be that close, actually. So Cubs over the Blue Jays in 5. All right, that's episode 16 of Answers to Questions. Thanks for all the questions. And if you have one, send us a tweet, a Facebook message with the hashtag AQJTM, or just email me, john@lemonly.com. We'll see you next time.